The Russian government has offered volunteers from Syria between $200 and $300 to fight in its ongoing military onslaught in Ukraine. Syrian-based medium Diaz Ezo reported exclusively that Russia had offered money to volunteers to go to Ukraine and operate as guards for 6 months at a time. The Ezo 24 received exclusive information that Russia had instructed to open the door for volunteering for a period of 6 months to go to Ukraine and operate as guards, which with salaries ranging between 200 and 300 US dollar in addition to recruiting mercenaries with wide privileges, the report said. The Wall Street Journal cited 4 United States officials as saying Russia was recruiting fighters from Syria with the hope that their expertise in urban combat can help take the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv. At the time of filing this report, the number of Syrians recruited is uncertain, though one official told the journal some were already in Russia preparing. As both countries prepare for a second round of negotiations, Ukraine still remains within the control of President Zelensky as its largest cities, Kyiv, the capital of Kharkiv in the eastern, remain under government control. The journal report adds that Syrian recruitment by Russia points to a possible escalation of the war. Russia has taken the city of Kherson, and Ukraine's other cities now face an assault from Russia. This development came as Ukraine appealed to foreigners who wanted to fight in its defense, with Mr. Zelensky announcing the creation of the International Legion for anyone wanting to fight Russia in Ukraine, and on anyone who wants to join the defense of Ukraine, Europe, and the world can come and fight side by side with the Ukrainians against the Russian war criminals. The statement on the presidential website said Ukrainian officials had revealed that 3,000 Americans had applied to fight. So not only Nigeria, and this is in their government website, or the governor's website, the president's website. There's this back and forth. Oh, they said it. Oh, they said they didn't say it. And just like we learned in Nigeria, some 150 able-bodied men have come out to say yes, they want to go to Ukraine to go and support them. And at some point we learned that those who are interested they would love them to pay $3,000 or $1,000 or so. But there's another claim again debunking it, that they never said so and all of that. It's just messy. The whole thing is just messy. Oh, they say that is not how it works. That based on international standard, the mercenaries are not even known. They will not come out and say, oh, they want to do this. They know how to get them. But now this is a different case from Russia. You know that Russia, I don't think they join other countries to say, oh, this is what is obtainable or this is not what is obtainable. I think it's a different ball game entirely. But what we are hearing now again is that they are bringing some people from Syria to come and fight with them, and some of them are already preparing even in Ukraine as we speak, according to reports. Maybe tomorrow now they come and tell us, oh, that was not what it is, so they will debunk it. But one thing that is pertinent is that there is unrest in Ukraine. Yeah, there's unrest there. Well, you can't even rule this out completely, because when you see this Putin, you know that he means business. He's not joking at all. They are in a war and anything goes. That is why war is not good, no matter the way anyone sees it. Those who know that Russia doesn't dine or romance with terrorists anywhere else, but the US and our allies created and nurture them to use against independent countries. Get your facts correctly. So fighters you are talking about are the assets of your paymasters. Well, God bless Putin with I wish to be kind of you as my country, Nigeria. Oh, really? That is the only news the West and their copy and paste reporters do. This is a report by the Pentagon. It is a blatant lie. Where una they get this old gist from? This report might be from the US. It is obviously false. West with lie and propaganda. Hey. Sometimes the way these people behave, you begin to wonder. I don't even believe in this statement from the West, because Russia is strong enough to destroy Ukraine alone. They don't need extra hands. I have long known that Ukraine is winning the war on social media. Somebody remind me, US, UK and all the so-called superpower invaded a small army like Iraq's. Exactly my point. Russia is being dogmatic about this. They are not as it seems. Ukraine G7 should go all out and see them to strive the seventh day. Since I eat like I have stopped watching CNN and Western news. If you keep on following their news, you will not make heaven. Watching their news will not make one to make heaven. Europe and America are desperately trying to discredit Russia instead of acknowledging their failure to protect Ukraine and its citizens. So how much did your master pay you for theirs? So Putin is running out of men. He's running out of men. You all are really overestimating Russia. They are not whatever without the oil and nuclear weapon. Watch Al Jazeera and see what Ukraine has been reduced to. I hate the war. Nothing can be substitute for peace. They should let peace reign. So it depends on him, or depend on him. He's telling this. It depends on who is telling the truth, telling the story. Russia has more than enough manpower to fight Ukraine, or this little Ukraine. So you think so? Well, when the pernicious and cynical become the norm, then nothing more is true. Keep on. This comes like a more oil to the fire and stop the war. They should stop the war. The invasion has exposed how average and weak Russian forces are. The only thing that are making them as a strong force is their nuclear capabilities. And Ukraine, they collect $1,000 from Nigeria mercenaries. As we are here ready to help Ukraine as mercenaries, and they are telling us to pay instead. Ukraine won't be serious now until Russia comes and hire us and pay us. So you think? Oh my God.